CryptoSLO, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSLO with more crypto gains. What's going on tonight, guys? I know it's been a couple days since I've popped a new video, but I've been thinking about things a lot lately, and I kind of just wanted to reflect on the crypto space and my crypto journey. First of all, we've seen that Bitcoin has bumped up a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily call it a bull run. We did have a slight correction. I think that was some FOMO that kicked in. People sold their alts and thought that Bitcoin was going to make its final beginning of its bull run. I don't think we're quite there yet, but most definitely looking at the chart, it's definitely had a nice run. Tonight's thought is an important one. I've been in the game for about 9-10 months. So in essence, I still think I'm kind of new to crypto, and I've learned so much on this journey. And also, I want to appreciate all those that have supported my channel along the way. We've mined every single coin under the sun, which brings me to my point. I've got a lot of different coins, but not a ton of anything in one particular. Which brings me to this point. If we look at last year, before all the craziness happened in December, we had this run up around, early months, a couple months before Thanksgiving, things started to take off. And, in retrospect, we're all sitting here arguing over Bitcoin's price. Oh, it's $3,000. I can never own one. And I know a lot of times we get stuck with the concept that it's great to own an entire coin of something. And therefore, it kind of makes us go after a lot of other coins. But, the reality is sometimes you have to sit back and realize that you come back to where you started. And that's kind of the point of tonight's video. Bitcoin is sitting at about 7,900. So there's still a chance. I mean, we saw that it does appear that the bottom seems to be around 6,000, 5,800. So the question is, do you own one Bitcoin yet? The answer is probably no. We're so caught up in trading our coins and mining this and that and what to mine and all this craziness, and are the FPGAs going to kill the profit for all the GPU miners? But the reality is you really need to think about getting that one Bitcoin. And the reason I think about this is because a lot of these projects are all very, very underdeveloped. And the value of these projects won't come until people are using these coins for something, or they're transferring some kind of value. That always brings me back, and I chuckle, to BitConnect. And what BitConnect basically did was they created a transfer of value of trust. And they did it well. I mean, obviously. But the point of this is as things speed up, you're starting to see more and more businesses take Bitcoin, websites that take cryptocurrency. But ultimately, everything usually starts out with Bitcoin. So from that standpoint, I am going to refocus my efforts on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin has always been king, as you can see from the dominance. And as we whittle away our resources with our miners and everything else, we have to remember, don't forget the most obvious big dog in the room, and that's Bitcoin. With that being said, every 0.000 whatever you get of Bitcoin, hold on to it. You'll reflect back on this video 6 or 12 months from now, and it basically, Bitcoin is most likely going to be used as a payment mechanism, and it's going to be widely adopted, and it's going to be before a lot of these other projects ever take foot. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying that the other projects don't have value. They most definitely do. I'm saying that they're not mass adopted yet, and they're just young. So you're going to be holding on to a lot of these coins for 6 months, 12 months, a year, 2 years. And then some of them are going to explode and some are going to die. But I'm confident that Bitcoin will always be here, and it's going to be the front runner in all of this madness. So with that being said, get some Bitcoin. Set up a recurring buy on Coinbase. I got my Coinbase link down below. Buy a little bit. Set a recurring buy to buy $10 every other week or once a month. And before you know it, you might just have a Bitcoin. And, who knows how high it's going to go. This is CryptoSLO. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.